What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. Today, I am here with my core four. Let's get it.
Favorite reader, that's who you are. Traveling near, traveling far. Through every chapter, you're the star. Favorite reader, that's who you are.
Okay, so I'm here with my core four for the month of June. If you don't know, that's what I call my priority TBR for the month. It's not the only books I read, but it does serve as like the baseline, the ones that I'm prioritizing. The way that I do this is I pick two fiction and two nonfiction books. So, what do I want to start with? I have a fiction book on top, so we're going to start with fiction. Okay, the first book that I'm prioritizing for the month of June is Trinity by Zelda Lockhart. I'm excited to read this. I've heard nothing but good things. I actually got this a couple years ago. I'm excited to read this. I'm pretty sure that it takes place in North Carolina, too. It's a pretty good book. Okay. Oh, it takes place in Fayetteville, North Carolina. That's cool. I spent not a whole lot of time, but I spent none of my childhood in Fayetteville. But when I got married, my husband was in the military, and there is a military base in Fayetteville, North Carolina that we used to go to. So that's kind of cool. Oh, let's see. Okay, just looking at the blurb, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm seeing colorism. I'm seeing Mississippi. I'm seeing Ghana. I'm seeing the past. I'm seeing spirits. I'm seeing stress and violence, fragmented, scattered wombs of Black mothers. Okay, but look, here's the last sentence. Lottie Rebecca Lee is a divine spirited daughter born to set things back upright again. I'm excited to read this. I don't know why I haven't read it before now. I really don't have an excuse. But now's the time. Now's the time. And this cover art is so pretty. Let me just look at it. This is something I literally hang on a wall. Oh my goodness. Even the back is pretty. But yeah, that's the first book. So we got a historical fiction. And then the next one is Hostile Takeover by Cyber Shorty. I've reviewed a couple of her books on this channel before. She's an indie author that my internet friend, we go back and forth online. But I think this is a thriller. Let's see. Ariana thought she met Julian by chance. She was wrong. Julian already sound off the chain. The man who enters her life is not who he claims to be, and once Ariana uncovers the truth, it's already too late. Even his name is a lie. Julian isn't just lying. He's watching, waiting, obsessing. What begins as a fleeting connection twists into a nightmare as he makes one thing terrifyingly clear. He has no intention of letting her go. As Ariana's world shrinks, so does her sense of safety. Privacy becomes a memory, solitude a luxury she can no longer afford. Every step she takes feels guided, every choice already known. Because the man who calls himself Julian doesn't want to hurt her. He wants to keep her. This is a book I feel like it's going to take me on a wild ride. Now, the other books I read by this author under a different pen name were like, they weren't this type of book. So she's writing under a different pen name for this book. And I'm just excited to see what we're talking about. This seems like it's going to keep me on the edge of my seat every step of the way. So yeah, I'm excited. That's that. Okay, then we have two nonfiction books. The first one I have shown in a previous video because it was a gift. That is Blood in the Water, the Attica Prison Uprising of 1971 and Its Legacy by Heather Ann Thomas. I'm excited to read this. The prisoners in Attica in New York overtook the prison. They took hostages, and it ended up being like a several day negotiation. So basically, they going back and forth. From what I know, they're, trying to get their demands met. And then at some point, the state just said, you know what? Enough. They sent in all of their people to take back the prison by force. And I don't know much. Like I know the event, but I don't know the ins and outs and how. Like, I'm excited to see how it's detailed. Stuff I don't know, stuff that's interesting. I believe there was like some unfairness or injustice that took place. I'm just excited to get into this. Very much excited. It says on the back that the author drew from more than a decade of extensive research. Okay, she illuminates every aspect of the uprising and its legacy, giving voice to all those who took part in the 45-year fight for justice. I'm excited. Very much so. Very much so. Okay. I'm on the last book. Usually these videos aren't long because I'm just telling y'all the 4 books that I plan to read. But the last book, this was also a gift. And I couldn't wait to get into it. That is When Trees Testify, Science, Wisdom, History, and America's Black Botanical Legacy by Baronda L. Montgomery. All of these covers are just gorgeous. I can't wait to read this. This just came out this year. This just came out this year. The author is a biologist, and I just found out, somebody commented that this is her second book, I think, that she has another book about the stories or the wisdom that you can get from plants. So I am going to check that out too. But this book, she really talks about, she intertwines trees, the natural world, with Black history and culture. Very excited. I love books like that combine those elements. Like, I love nature. And I'm anticipating there to be like very positive things that you can gain from like the correlation between the two, but also some painful memories. When you think about lynchings and how you were hung from a tree, and just, I'm interested to see all the elements that this author brings into it. Very excited to read this. Yeah. Cotton shrubs and seeds for subversion. Poplar trees bear strange fruit. The secret lives of willow trees. I'm very excited. Sycamore trees as a path to freedom. Okay. That's it, y'all. The 4 books that I plan to read, prioritize, and read in June. Let me know if you've read any of these, what you think. Yeah, but that's it. If you want to see reviews of these, just stick around. I will be reviewing them as I read them. But yeah, y'all, that's it. I'm going to see you on the next one.
Pages turning soft as silk, stories flowing like warm milk. A journey starts with every line, worlds unfolding in your mind. Bookmarks falling where dreams collide. Every cover's got a tale inside. Favorite reader, that's who you are. Traveling near, traveling far. Through every chapter